Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing ship control in different conditions. This topic focuses on how ships are being handled safely under various situations such as calm water, heavy seas, and restricted channels. So handling a ship safely means being able to adjust to different sea and weather conditions. A ship's behavior depends on how the environment affects its movement. So, proper control is necessary to ensure safety and efficacy. Next, what is ship control? Ship control is the process of managing and directing a vessel's movement to make sure it sails safely and efficiently. This involves using a rudder, engine, thruster, and navigational equipment to control the ship's course, speed, and position. Next, ship movement. Ships don't always move the same way. Their responses to commands can be influenced by wind, current, and water depth. Also, the space available for maneuvering, like in wide seas versus narrow passages, affects how ships behaves. Next, now there are three main conditions where ship control is very important, such as calm water, heavy seas, and restricted channels. Now, let's discuss them one by one. First things first, calm water. In calm water, there's minimal wind, wave, and current influence. This makes the ship's response to helm and engine commands more predictable and energy efficient. According to Corlegs, rule number 5 requires a proper lookout, and rule number 6 emphasizes safe speed. Even in calm conditions, ships must still follow this to avoid collisions. Next is heavy seas. In heavy seas or rough weather, ship handling becomes more difficult. Waves and strong winds affect stability, causing pitching, rolling, and yawing, which reduce rudder effectiveness. Here, Corleg's rule number 2 highlights the master's responsibility. And rule number 8 requires taking early and effective action to avoid collisions. Extra caution is very important in rough seas. Next is restricted channels. In restricted channels, maneuvering space is limited and traffic density is usually high. Shallow water, bank suction, and current variations also increase the risk of grounding or collisions. Corleg's rule number 9 applies here, stating that the vessel should keep near the outer limit of the channel and avoid obstructing other ships that can only safely navigate inside the channel. So that's all, or that would be all. So to conclude, ships control depends greatly on the condition of the environment, whether in calm water, heavy seas, or restricted channels. Proper handling techniques and compliance with core legs are essential for safety navigation. Thank you for listening.